Have you ever felt like your heart's playing a relentless game of tug-of-war? One moment, you're engulfed in love, and the next, you're drowning in a sea of worry and doubt. That, my friends, is the roller coaster of relationship anxiety. It's real, it's raw, and yes, it's incredibly challenging. But here's the good news. You're not alone, and there are ways to steer this ship to calmer waters. Let's dive deep into what relationship anxiety really looks like. Picture this. You're constantly second-guessing your partner's feelings, or maybe you're haunted by a fear of being too much or not enough. It's like having an invisible critic, constantly whispering worst-case scenarios in your ear. It's exhausting, isn't it? But why does this happen? Well, it could be past traumas, fear of abandonment, or even deep-rooted insecurities that we've carried since childhood. Understanding these roots is our first step towards healing. Now let's talk about the impact. Relationship anxiety isn't just about feeling nervous. It can be a whirlwind that affects how you perceive love, trust, and even yourself. It can turn simple conversations into a labyrinth of overthinking. But remember, while it's a tough opponent, it's not invincible. So, how do we unlock the door to a healthier, happier relationship? First key, communication. It sounds cliché, but it's a game changer. Open, honest dialogue is like sunlight. It dispels the shadows of doubt and misunderstanding. But hey, I know it's easier said than done. Start small, share your feelings without blame, and really listen to your partner. It's about creating a safe space where vulnerability isn't an enemy. Next up, trust. It's the foundation, the bedrock of any relationship. Building trust when your mind is a minefield of what-ifs is tough, but it's not impossible. Start by trusting yourself, your feelings, your worth, and your right to be in a happy relationship. Then, extend that trust to your partner. Remember, trust is a two-way street. It needs maintenance, understanding, and a whole lot of patience. And here comes the third key, self-care. This isn't just bubble baths and spa days. It's about looking inward, understanding your triggers, and setting boundaries. It's about acknowledging that self-love isn't selfish, it's essential. When you're at peace with yourself, you bring peace into your relationship. Now let's get practical. Techniques like mindfulness, meditation, or journaling can be powerful tools. They help you stay grounded and prevent your thoughts from spiraling. Cognitive behavioral techniques are also a great way to challenge and change those anxiety-driven narratives in your head. And don't underestimate the power of professional help. Sometimes, a therapist can offer insights and strategies that are game changers. Lastly, let's sprinkle in some hope. Remember those success stories I mentioned? They're not just fairy tales. They're real-life examples of people who've navigated these choppy waters and found their way to a stronger, healthier relationship. You can be one of those stories too. Defeating relationship anxiety isn't about waving a magic wand. It's a journey, often a tough one, but absolutely worth it. Remember, the keys to unlocking love, communication, trust, and self-care are within your grasp. So take a deep breath and step forward. Your heart deserves this chance. Now let's roll up our sleeves and get into the nitty-gritty of practical strategies. Imagine relationship anxiety as a maze. To find your way out, you need the right tools. First up, let's talk about couple exercises. These are not just your regular date night activities. I'm talking about exercises designed to build intimacy and understanding. For example, the fear release exercise, where each partner writes down their fears and discusses them openly. It's about facing the giants together, hand in hand. Then there's the power of gratitude. It's like a balm for an anxious heart. Try this. Every day, share 3 things you appreciate about each other. This simple act can shift your focus from fear to appreciation, strengthening the bond between you two. Let's not forget individual strategies. Personal journaling can be a safe haven for your thoughts and fears. It's a place where you can confront your anxieties without judgment. And how about mindfulness? This isn't just a buzzword, it's a powerful tool to keep you anchored in the present, away from the what-ifs of the future and the should-haves of the past. But sometimes we need more than just self-help tools. This is where therapy comes in. A therapist isn't just a listener, they're a guide who can help you navigate through your anxiety with professional insight. They can offer personalized strategies and exercises tailored just for you and your relationship. And let's talk about support systems. Whether it's friends, family, or support groups, having people who understand and support you is invaluable. They're like lifelines in your journey, offering perspective, encouragement, and sometimes a much-needed reality check. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness. It's a step of courage, a declaration that you're ready to take control of your anxiety and not let it control you. As we reach the end of our journey today, I want you to remember one thing. You are capable of love, and you are worthy of a relationship free from the chains of anxiety. The path may be challenging, but it's paved with growth, understanding, and deeper connection. Carry the keys of communication, trust, and self-care with you. Use the tools and strategies we've talked about, and most importantly, believe in the power of change. Your relationship, your heart, has the strength to overcome the hurdles of anxiety. I invite you to step into this journey with hope and determination. You're not alone, and with each step, you're unlocking a deeper, more fulfilling love. A love that's not shadowed by fear, but illuminated by understanding and compassion.